What anime fans? I'm back from the video reviewing a new anime that's came out today. Oshi from Shonen Jump. Yes, this is a Jump anime. Kind of. It was published on the Manga Plus app from Shueisha, which is owned by Shueisha and Biz. So a lot of Jump titles are on there too. So it's technically considered Jump in a way. The author of the manga actually went on. It's one off for Korean. Another hit series has recently received a movie or OVA or something, and that is Kaguya-sama Love is War. One of the most popular comedy animes out there. I don't even know it because the art style looks totally different. That's because it's got a different person illustrating. You wouldn't know. You just have to recognize the name is all. So yeah, I like to say the illustrator was brilliant in depicting this art style. The details and everything. And I like the anime. According to Wikipedia, it's done by Sentai Filmworks. And I just love the visuals. They're gorgeous. Now, I thought this is going to be like a regular first episode. No, surprisingly. They adapt 9 chapters in one episode. The first episode was over an hour and 22 minutes long. I swear I wasn't expecting that. If I knew, I literally would have watched it tomorrow evening. Easy that way. So, I should have done research beforehand. So yeah, I only read one chapter in the manga. The anime has a little more feel and detail to it. But the end of the prologue sets up an interesting mystery. But more simply, only a suspect in a case. Now, I never read or watched Kaguya-sama Love is War. Even though I want to, I haven't had the time yet. I think I'll wait till I finish Batara Pretty Kill first, then. Actually, depends, actually. Let me think. If I start watching My Hero Academia tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, probably have enough time to finish them. Yeah. Probably save Saturday for Kaguya-sama Love is War seasons. That's what I might do. We'll just have to wait and see. So boss, I can tell this. Boss, I judge by the titles. This hour-long special prologue episode. Yes, it's called a prologue. It adapts It adapts up to I Hoshino Part 2. I think. I'll try my best to get through this review. It's a good first episode, by the way. The visuals are amazing. The voice acting is great. Some of them I swear I heard before. I'm gonna give them a look up after this. Anyway, so let's get to the review. So the episode opens up with our protagonist narrating about idols. For fans of idols, they were one to get lied to. As a protagonist is an idol fan, even though he's an adult. We actually have had idol anime before, I think. But I'm surprised this was a Jump idol anime. So yeah, I did like how Shueisha's getting more and more creative with these apps, different sections of Jump to create all kinds of stories. When the main show in Jump will be focused on action, other Jump series they have will focus on any other story. I think that's cool. I think that's very unique. Let's get reviewing. So yeah, as I said. So yeah. He's gonna get scolded by one of his by a worker. Our protagonist is a doctor. As he mentions, they live far away in a far place in Japan, so they don't get idol concerts and stuff. Harry Potter series announcement. I thought the reboot bills were coming out in 2025. I'm confused. Yeah. Right. So yeah. Anyway, our protagonist is except for one specific idol, but out of a group named Hoshino. I do like the detail of her having stars in her eyes. Like the author, like I like the detail of her eyes having stars and stars having eyes. Bugger, having stars in her eyes. That is a really nice detail. The details to do that later on is amazing. Sentai Filmworks, you've done a great job in this episode. Cannot wait to see more. Anyway, I won't be able to get everything in this video, but if you want to get more detail, I've watched someone else's review or watch the full episode yourself. Or hell, read the manga. It's your choice. I'm not saying what you should do. It's what suggested. In a good way. Anyway. Hey, it's working for Onsen that that I is trending on Twitter right now. Now she say Twitter. They said protagonist shocked. I forgot his name. Um. So after that, what was I saying? Yes. Yeah. He wasn't talking. He's upset about this. Well, his worker calls him Melonicon. As we get a flashback, we've been talking about someone who was also abused and sick by eye. She was a patient with, I think, cancer or leukemia. I think she had cancer. You know, she was a 12-year-old girl suffering from cancer. Which is sad. You know? She's really alright. And we get some little references to what happens a little bit later. But we've been, well, you know, if you know the story that manga, you know what it is. Anyway, after that, look at Kimberly. You know, she'll be, she's sick and stuff. But our protagonist gives her a courage. Once she gets out of here, she should become an idol, make that dream come true. Our protagonist is definitely a good person, especially when it comes to protecting the people he cares about. She passed away. Yeah. So he's keeping her. So he's supporting an eye for her or something. Somebody. Uh, After that, so well, there's a commitment moments too. But the nurse does ask a, well, she's a nurse. She's not one of us either. Say that If I Hoshino showed up right now and asked him to date her, he will do it instantly. He doesn't respond. He quickly changes the subject saying lunch break is over. Anyway, as he gets the job done, he wonders how I is doing, and she's on break. I had some hiatus for a while due to health issues. Anyway, he sits down. Anyway, he does his job. A man and a pregnant woman. Yeah, she's around 20 months in or so. He asks the man sitting next to her if he's her father. He doesn't. He's well. He says kind of, but not really. He's just technically her guardian or producer or something. As it's being revealed that the girl is actually Ai Hoshino. That's our protagonist shocked, but he doesn't show it. When he goes out to get some X-rays for checkup or something, even if it's a surprise in his eyes. But he has to act professional. Um, he overhears the talking. Ai's been. He asks who the father is and stuff. Why did she do it in the first place? But she keeps the father a secret, which I think helps endearing mystery. But we'll get there. Let's continue though. Yeah. So yeah, I think he does some research. It tells her that if her baby skulls, well, she's having twins, and one of her baby skulls get bigger, then they had to perform a C-section. But that can't be possible since you know how idols are, right? Idols were forced to retire to live their family. Well, yeah, she's only 16. Yeah, she's young. Like, she's literally a high school student who got pregnant. And something that is actually can happen in real life, too. There's some girls who got around pretty young that got pregnant. It inspired back as middle and elementary schools. Yeah. Hey, Anna's not giving up. She's gonna give birth naturally. But it's up to him to decide, though. He's not sure. Hey, some people are watching the news about another popular idol getting married. Having children and stuff. Is it begin? I see some group of Breaking Bad is into I. I'm just talking for a bit. She reveals that the reason she wants to keep the kids is because she wants to help me have love. Wants to give them love, have a family. Someone she never had before. She's an orphan. Well, not kind of. We get a little detail later, but basically her father's somewhat dead, and her mother went to prison. You see the father over the one in prison. No, it's quite different. Alright? Don't do any crimes. You'll ruin your life if you do crimes. So, after that, Darius makes a decision, makes nice to help her out. After 4 weeks there are 40 weeks of preparing. The day I gives birth. So Patella decides to leave for now, and I will give him a call when she's ready to give birth. Since he lives pretty close by. As he's in the hospital thinking about this, he ends up a guy in a black hoodie talks to him. Is asking him if he's I hope she knows doctor. But a protagonist immediately questions him. How did I's using an alias under the name? Even if he saw her go in, how do you know she was giving birth? Having children. So this guy in the back already runs away. The protagonist chases after him. And loses him. And we get an extended shot because we don't see, but in the manga really, what I remember, is that we don't see what happens. Like, immediately cuts to black. We see the detail. Afrikaans gets pushed off the cliff by that guy. As he lays on the ground dying with his... Oh my god, it's gruesome. You know, he can't move anything. As breath before his eyes. As he dies but gets reborn. As one of the children of Ai Hoshino. The twin boy, the brother. He has a twin sister too, as Ai's calling them Aqua and Ruby. Or Aquaman, I think he's called, but Aqua for short. Okay, name another gems. Okay, not a bad idea. He's really happy, but he's a little jealous of his sister who making a lot of things up. And while I is busy doing her idol career since she's still doing both. You know? They had to be looked after by her manager's wife. And he only knows that she is also a reincarnated person too. Because she likes I as well. We can learn throughout the story who Ruby's past life is. But Aqua doesn't know who she is. He once found out by accident when she was just was fighting back against all of I's haters. There's no community scenes. So yeah. Anyway, it's a lot of really interesting story there. The type prologues to get to know I a lot more, her character, because of what happens at the end of Ai Hoshino Part 2. So, anyway, Magic's wife starts going insane. Why she had to be a babysitter and stuff, you know, and plans to expose I. But Ruby and Aqua quickly come up with a plan by actually talking to her. Somehow they can talk to her. Earlier he was questioning why he was reborn in the first place. Yeah. We managed to trick her by pretending to be gods and getting her to obey. So yeah. Now I don't know if this is subbed on Crunchyroll or not. I'll actually give a check after I'm done. As I don't know, I think it was licensed by Crunchyroll. Oh. But the music is catchy. So yeah, they keep the fact that they're I's children. There's a lot of conversations in this story to keep it simple. So I'm doing my best to keep it simple, so you can experience the whole thing yourself. So yeah, I've been losing a lot of fans lately. People have been hating her. She doesn't make that much money. And they kind of get they get taken to the concert to watch her, but had to pretend to be the manager's wife's kids. So Ida lose her career. And it could be an effect. When the music was playing, they actually cheer her on as well with the idol sticks. It was funny, and they did it out of habit. And we kind of learned Ruby was actually the 12-year-old girl who died of illness. So they don't know each other's identities yet, which probably be revealed sometime in the future, in a later story. Was 9 chapters adapted in one episode? I don't know how many. I'm just still ongoing, but how many seasons are they gonna be doing? 2 or 3? It's interesting. Anyway, after that, so it went viral and gained a lot of popularity. And I became more popular after that. And since a year went by, they can now talk without being suspicious. They're taken to a movie set. Now, there's a lot of interruptions and stuff. A lot of interesting moments with Ruby smothering her mother. So they're taken to a movie set, and, well, Aqua kind of befriends the director of the film, who sees some talent in him for acting. You know, he doesn't want to. The producer gives Aqua his business card if he ever changes his mind. It's film. So, yeah. Later on, when they're watching the film on TV, you know, Ice Pop was mostly cut down. Excuse was, she was too beautiful to be the lead actress. And the lead idol. So, yeah. That's a deal the agency did not. That's something the agency did not want. There's a lot of insults online to RSI. So she does, but he does. The producer does give I one more chance. Alon's Aqua agrees to be in the film too. Taking the film set. Reason. So Aqua will meet a spub, a brat who is a child actress who thinks she's very, very talented. She's very bitchy. Because she's young and she's very successful, it goes to her head. She's way too young to understand that. No? Anyway, film begins. Ice's performance was amazing. Aqua actually managed to give a creepy performance as one of the creepy children in the film. Just the detail of the eyes, but I just love the detail in the eyes in certain reaction shots. In certain shots of the episode, the reactions of the eyes. It's a nice detail. I love it. Give more focus on the eyes. I love this animation. Good job, Sentai Film Works. Nice-o! Anyway, Anyway, he was pretty good. And I almost stole the show. After 3 years, she got more roles. Because I crushed the ego of the girl, and she bows to become better than him. You know that someone's plotting against her. Anyway, after that, There's a lot of great family moments, you know. After that, I I really wish I had better memory, guys. So yeah, no, in preschool, there's a lot of comedy scenes, and Ruby learns to dance. Something she loves. Dances with her mother. The animation, music. Again, I love. Like Shonen Jump anime are known for are known for good intros. Good most recent ones like Roma Kira from Romantic Killer, and the opening for Kubo Won't Be Visible. Ayakashi Triangle's opening. Chainsaw Man's opening. I mean, God, those openings are freaking catchy. Don't worry, this anime's opening next week. Yeah. Hey, these are just normal for them. We learn a bit about Ice Pass, and she was never able to love anyone. On a detail of her trying to scare the would-be producer, the star would focus on one of her eyes, and the star in it goes black for the creepiness. But when she finds out that she can actually make fake light to become reality, it like glows back up. It's a nice detail. He wants to say she's never told her kids she loves them because it might be lies. She doesn't want to lie. Right. And she asked, and she's been trying to meet with their father, who's still unknown. I guess I knock on the door, and it's a familiar guy in a black hoodie shows up, in how she and her kids. It's honestly surprising, and we get a lot of flashback, and her life flashes before our eyes, her life with her kids, as she's being stabbed. Uh, Uncle came out seeing her bloodied. Ike tells him her true feelings, and reveals his name. He was a fan of hers. He runs off and reveals when he's done, and the speech is over. I has one last conversation with her children, and finally is able to tell truly that she loves them. For real this time, truly love them. It's emotional as she dies right there. And well, after her death, it was also found out that the guy who stabbed her killed himself. So the two get taken in by by the manager's wife, as their official children. And people be scrutinizing over it, which is very harsh, you know? Saying this is her fault, that this is what happens to an idol who begs love. Well, someone finding someone you love. Why can't idols do that? It's 'cause fans are too overprotective of an idol when they just want to find someone they truly care about, find someone who they want to be with. That is toxicness. After that, it makes Ruby really angry as they sit in the car after the funeral. You know? Ruby is sad, but they vow to do something. That's when Aqua had a epiphany. He realized remember really, that the guy that killed I also killed him. Anyway, in the past 3 years, his body has not been discovered, but he is pronounced dead. And he starts to think back too about some things that did not add up. This guy had no skills yet. He somehow found out was going to give birth at the hospital to twins. He found her address. How does someone with no skills able to do that? At least awkward upon the suspects, and he now sit down to only one person, their father. It's the only explanation, the only suspect. And you think about it, yeah, we don't know anything about this guy. We know is he's a cold, calculating guy. And we get a major animation detail of the star in Aqua's left eye, the right eye, I mean, gets bigger with his rage. And with his different animation segment there. Now, he's going to get his revenge. He's going to climb to the top and get revenge. Find him and kill him. That's what he's going to do. So let's go. So he decides to become an actor or something. I don't know, some say, ask the producer because the subs say, I want you to take me in. I think that he meant that he wants to become an actor. As years passed with Aqua and Ruby now high school students, as they're leaving ready for school, as the narrator announces, that's the end of the prologue and a newest journey begins, something like that. And glimpses of all kinds of characters. Setting up the series as a whole. And that was episode 1, which is the prologue. I did not expect it to be that long. I think it would be better to do this as episodes. And again, it probably would have been a bit of a drag in a way to adapt some stories as episodes for clips and stuff. I get they just want to get to the story, the main point of the story straight away, probably, and that can be understandable. So, it's still good. I enjoyed it. Cannot wait to watch more, and I hope you're interested in checking it out. Adore the manga is by the same person who created Kaguya-sama Love is War, which I want to watch. I really do want to watch that anime. It has been really popular. I didn't even know it was Jump until recently on the Shonen Jump app. So yeah, this was long, but thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. We have to-date videos that comes in the future. And I will have to date my Kamen Rider and Super Sentai reviews till tomorrow now, because of how long this episode was. It wasn't that my plan, but no choice this time. So thank you guys. I'll see you all next time for Dr. Stone. Hopefully. I may have to wait till tomorrow for it to come out then. So that means I'll have to watch my Academia movie after that. So anyway, thank you guys again. I'll see you all next time. Q Phoenix out.